everyone, and welcome to Virtual Korean class. Today, we're going to learn basic Korean vowels called 모음. Now, vowels are just one part of the alphabet. The entire Korean alphabet is called Hangul. Now, I know you can't read that yet, and maybe you have a hard time pronouncing it, but that's okay. What I really want you to do today is try your best, even if you don't get it right the first time, the second time, or the first 20 times. You're still one step closer to learning a whole new language, which is pretty impressive. After the first few lessons, you'll be able to read the entire Korean alphabet, including words like 모음 and Hangul. Also, we're going to learn some vocabulary based off of the vowels we learned, and we'll do a quick practice to wrap everything up. There are 10 basic Korean vowels. They're pretty simple to read and write. Let me show you. Now pay very close attention to the way I write these, and write them in the exact same way I write it. The first vowel is written like this: a long downward stroke and then a short stroke to the right. This is pronounced ah. The second one is written like ah, but backwards. It's pronounced aw. The third one is written with a short stroke downward, then a long stroke to the right. It's pronounced o. The next one is like o, but flipped over. It's pronounced oo. Ah, aw, o, and oo. Now I think the next few ones are pretty cool. If I were to write ah with 2 little lines instead of 1, it's now ya. Same thing goes for aw. 2 little lines makes it yaw. As expected, 2 little lines for o is yo. And of course, the next one would be you, because we use 2 little lines instead of 1. You. Ya, yaw, yo, and you. The last 2 have no little lines whatsoever. This one is a long line to the right, a horizontal line, and it's pronounced And then the last one is a straight vertical line, and it's pronounced e. So and e. Now let's review all 10. Ah, aw, o, oo, ya, yaw, yo, you, and e. Now take notice that my strokes were always left to right or top to bottom. Congratulate yourself! You just learned all the basic vowels. But there is one more thing. You can't write a vowel by itself. When you're writing with vowels, you need to write them with consonants and vice versa. But if you just want the vowel sound, you need to write it with the consonant iung. When you write with iung, the consonant is silent, so you just hear the vowel. Let me show you what that looks like. Ieng is a very basic shape. It's just a circle. See? This is ieng, and it's always written parallel to the long line of the vowel. This is what it looks like when it's written with ah. Ah. This is what it looks like when it's written with aw. See how it's parallel to the long line? The same goes for o, but you see ieng is on top because it has to be parallel to the long line. O. That goes for u as well. Ieng on top because it needs to be parallel. This is the way you write it for all the vowels. A, o, u, ya, yo, you, and e. Since these are all written with ieng, they still make the same sound as they did before. I suggest that you pause the video and write all the vowels down with ieng. Then check your work with the video. E, E, O, I, oi, uyu, yo. Alright everyone, some vowels are going to show up on your screen, and I am going to say a few vowel sounds myself. They might match the one on the screen, and they might not. That is up to you to decide. You ready? Ah, o, o, yo, u. The first one was correct. The second one was wrong. It should have been E. The third one was correct. The fourth one was correct. The fifth one was wrong. It should have been U. The sixth one was correct. Let me give you guys your homework before I see you again next week. First, I need you to listen to the vowels I'm going to say, then write them down. Here we go. Ya, o, you. One more time. 여, 오, 유. You're going to post your answers either in the comments or if you have my direct number, you can DM me. The next thing you need to do is memorize all the vocabulary we learned today. Do the same with the vocabulary by posting it in the comments or direct messaging me. That's it for today, you guys. See you next week. 안녕.